live in Oshogbo, Osun State, and it's the launch of the Osun Up-skill Program. We at GFA Technologies, we're committed to making people to upskill themselves. We're committed to learning, and we're committed to growth.
We want to welcome the chairman of House Committee on ICT in Osun State, in person of Honorable Adeyemi Adewumi.
You are all welcome to this epoch-making program. Next on the agenda is the welcome address to be delivered by the Honorable Commissioner ably represented by Mr. Bamiyo Akinloso to SSA.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll just go straight into it. His Excellency Senator Adenola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, the Deputy Governor Prince Kola Adewusi, the Secretary to the State Government Honorable Teslim Ibalai, the Chief of Staff Alhaji Kazim Akinle, the Head of Service Mr. Ayole Samuel, all House of Assembly members present, all Honorable Commissioners, all Special Advisors, distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the launch and press conference of Osun Up-skill Program. Today marks a significant milestone in our state's journey towards digital transformation and economic empowerment. In line with the National Digital Economic Policy Strategy Framework, the United Nations Cooperation Framework, and the World Bank's Digital Economy for Africa initiative, we are proud to introduce a groundbreaking program that will equip 50,000 of our citizens with crucial digital soft skills for the 21st century job market. The Osun Up-skill Program, in partnership with GFA Technologies, is designed to address pressing needs of our diverse population. Whether you are an unemployed youth, a recent graduate, a small business owner, or an aspiring entrepreneur, this program has been tailored to enhance your skills and improve your prospects in our rapidly evolving digital economy. Over the next 3 months, participants will engage in comprehensive training modules covering digital literacy, technical skills such as coding, data analysis, essential soft skills, and entrepreneurship. What's more, upon completion, participants will receive accredited certifications from industries giants like Meta, Microsoft, and Allison, significantly boosting their employability. I'm particularly excited to announce that this program comes at no cost to our 50,000 participants. Participants, thanks to the generous sponsorship of GFA Technologies, partners including leading banks, telecommunications companies, and corporations, the Osun Up-skill Program is more than just a training initiative. It is a catalyst for economic growth, a bridge to job opportunities, and a foundation for nurturing local entrepreneurship. Through this program, we aim to create a digital business data repository and an interactive platform connecting the government with our citizens, fostering transparency and collaboration. As we launch this program today, we look forward to seeing increased employability among our youth, a rise in local entrepreneurship, and overall economic development in Osun State. We are committed to regular monitoring and evaluation to ensure that the program's effectiveness and continuous improvements. In conclusion, I want to express my gratitude to GFA Technologies, our sponsors, and all other stakeholders who have made this initiative possible. Together, we are taking a significant step towards a skilled, digitally literate workforce that will drive Osun State's economic growth and improve the quality of life for all our residents. Thank you all for your attention, and let us embark on this exciting journey of upskilling Osun State together. Thank you very much.
The welcome, is the remarks by CEO of GFA, Mr. Debo Omololu.
Our special directors and deputy directors and everyone here present, permit me to stand on existing protocols. My job today is to explain what the program is all about. One thing you heard in this speech was that this program is free, both to the people who will be taking the program as well as to the government of Osun State. So essentially, GFA is trying to make sure, and I'll talk to you, I'll spend 10 minutes, just a very short 10 minutes. Do I have that permission? Thank you so much. Just 10 minutes explaining what the program is about, and you'd actually see it on the slides. So in order to do anything, one of the first things that you actually need to do is to even see where are we, what have we done, where is Osun State? And so this data is from the World Bank. What we know is that Osun State is in southwest Nigeria, diverse economy, mining. The biggest industry in the state is services. The GDP of the state is about $7.3 billion, and the GDP per capita, that is GDP divided by the number of people in the state, is about $1,004 per annum. Round it up or thereabouts. It means that in Osun State, the average person, it doesn't mean that the average person earns about 180,000 naira per month. That's if you add all those that earn a lot and those that don't earn so much. Average earning is roughly about 180,000 naira per month. Now, so what are we trying to do based on this? It is now to say who and who in Osun State, what do we need to do? So before I even go into this, the significance of all of this is that we've now understood in Osun State, roughly speaking, people on average earn about 180,000 naira. But is that enough? Can that pay take us home? As we normally say, when you're an employee or you work for someone, you say, can the pay take you home? In truth, many of us know that by the time you deduct rent, deduct so many things, your income has actually fallen. And because your income has fallen, what that means also is that the economists, they always say velocity of money. That's the ability of money to move around. Painter, all these various people get slower. Now, before I even go ahead, I want to just acknowledge some popular people that we know in, that are from Osun State. From the political side, of course, His Excellency, the governor, he's the current governor because he's popular. So definitely he's one of the popular people here. We also know that Davido is on the music and entertainment. Davido is a popular person. On the sports side, Chief Festus Onigbide is one of our very popular people. I say our, I'm now part of Osun. And on the religious side, of course, we have people like Pastor Enoch Adeboye of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, as well as the very popular Ifa priest, Priest Elubi. Habib is invisible. Because of that, he cannot get jobs. Habib is unable to grow his business. Habib struggles, and even when they find Habib, oh man, noni no kuno. Oh yeah, come and do this, come and do this. We'll give you money later. I know. Habib cannot even collect his money. Oh, paints go malo bebe. Or he'll tell them to go and buy the paints and all that. So Habib literally has a big problem. So what is the solution? Part of what we need to do for Habib, and what we did in the other state for Habib, was to provide Habib with training on some of the things that Habib already does. Habib went to secondary school, so he has a secondary school certificate. He can read, he can write. So even though he's a painter, he can actually read. Can you hear me? Yes. Yeah, good. Even though he's a painter, he can actually read and he can write. So part of the things that we did was, Habib is always browsing on social media. In fact, when the real Habib, name changed, could use Facebook, could use Instagram. What does he do on Facebook and Instagram? He watches videos, he watches the people that are insulting each other, he laughs, he jokes, and that's it. Habib did not know that he could use those same things to actually even make money for himself. And so we trained Habib on soft skills, how to use Facebook to market, how to use Instagram to market. And most importantly, we did two things for Habib. We gave him a free website. And not only did we give him a free website, we also ensured that Habib had a booking schedule on his website. Meaning that people who could actually go online, say, I'm looking for a painter, it will go to Habib's website. And not only will they go to Habib's website, Habib even listed, if you want me to paint a two-room apartment, maximum of 50 square meters, this amount. If you want me to paint a whole house, this amount. Do you know that in addition to just that fact, you could also pay for Habib services in advance? Now, unlike what we said in Osun State, that the average is 180,000. In Habib's case, Habib was earning 300,000 naira per month on all these various services. By adding the booking as well as the website and all, we moved Habib's income from 300,000 naira to 1.2 million naira a month within the space of just 1 month. And so this is what this program is really about. I can talk grammar from today till tomorrow, but what we really want to achieve is to make sure that we can give people the tools in order to actually grow and scale their business. Who are we looking at targeting? Forgive me, I'm just going to run through very quickly. I promise 10 minutes. Who are we looking at targeting? There are 7 categories of people that we're targeting. All of them service providers, because 70% of the people that work in Osun State are in the service industries. So trade service, for example. When I say trade service, I'm talking of carpenter, plumber, all of these people. As long as they can read and they can write, even if they cannot, we are going to provide tools, websites, and all of that for these people to actually increase their income. The other category, personal care service. So personal care service includes barber, hairdresser, nail studio technician. Another set, those in the education sector. As you know, today, you don't need to be in a physical location to actually learn. You can sit in Osogbo, and people that want to learn English in China can book your teaching service right here. In China, they don't speak English. I speak Mandarin, so I know that one for sure, to be able to communicate to a lot of my Chinese friends. If you want me to speak Mandarin to you, see me later. And so that's an example. So even, not just the website, but even what they call LMS, Learning Management Service, linked to that particular website in order to scale and grow them. Another example, I gave education, is professional services. So whether you're a lawyer, you are a accountant or tax service provider and things like that, you can see, the law is the law, accounting is accounting wherever you are. It is debit and credit. Sorry, is there any accountant here? Anybody that studied accounting? Nance, you studied accounting? Are you a chartered accountant or a scattered accountant? Final student. Oh, you're not yet scattered. You're not yet scattered. All these people that are just be doing chatter, don't mind them. Even though I'm one of them, I'm a fellow, I've been chartered for 20 years. So anyways, these are the kind of people. So when I say services, even think about it. Anyone, fashion designer, what do you need? You need the ability for people to find you. We want people, small businesses, business owners, people that have skills. Even those, look, the website for application is going to be open. It's going to be open for 1 month for people to apply. Our goal is that over the course of 1 year, we will have 50,000 people and support those 50,000 people to the maximum and to the best that we can help them achieve and to grow their business, even helping them look for customers. Official training will kick off on the 30th of September. It's going to be hybrid, virtual, and then in some locations physical as well. Not everybody will be able to go to, because you can imagine you want to do 50,000 people. People have echo once, so we have to do a mixture of online and physical, okay, in specific locations. These are part of the plan. The program will take 8 weeks for each cohort. So every 2 months, we'll be having additional cohorts. We want to do 50,000, so very likely we'll do 5 cohorts, roughly of about 10,000 people each. That's our goal. And then the next cohort will kick off, 2nd of December. And then early part of next year, together with Wema Bank, we'll do an expo. So those that are barbers, we will put them in one section and offer free barbing and let people know that these are the services that they can offer. Those that are nail studio technicians, we'll bring all of them together. Again, all we want to do is to make sure that we increase the incomes in Osun State and make Osun State a hub for the future. With these few words of mine, I hope I've been able to. Thank you everyone.
So next, I'll call on the Wema Bank representative for the goodwill message.
Particularly, I would like to recognize the Minister, I beg your pardon, the Commissioner. Yes, it's a prophecy. Amen. The Commissioner for Innovation, Science and Technology and Digital Economy, top officials of the Osun State Civil Service, the Head of Service, Permanent Secretaries, Directors, Deputy Directors, ladies and gentlemen. I also understand that there are members of the Osun State House of Assembly in attendance. My pardon, honorables. I came in a bit behind schedule, so you understand why I do not have the protocol in the right order. So from Wema Bank, we are happy, we are excited to be part of this program. With Osun State government, we have been long time partners in progress. I recall a few years back when something like this technology came to Osun State, Wema Bank was also at the forefront. You will recall, for those of us who have been in Osun for some time, that Wema was a leading financial partner to OS Tech, and we recorded quite a number of success on that program. So in this situation where we are training 50,000 youths to acquire soft skills that can help them enhance their incomes, improve their livelihoods, and also boost the economy of Osun State, we are glad that we are also the financial partner of choice. In 2017, many of us will remember, Wema Bank launched Africa's first fully digital bank. So Wema is used to technology, we know about technology, and now using technology to drive business is something that we are keen about and we are at the forefront of. For us, it's a big pleasure to be part of this program. And you know, like the CEO already noted, many startups, many SMEs complain about access to capital. One thing that Wema also does with this program is that we make it possible for graduates of this upskill program to access capital that is easy and that is cost effective. So I think Wema coming on board is a win-win. So once again, we appreciate the opportunity to partner, and we look forward to graduating these 10 cohorts and being their financial partner all the way, as our corporate mantra goes. The CEO took about 20 minutes. It will only be 10 minutes officially. So it will only be fair that I do not exceed 1 minute. My time is done. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank
you. Is there represented by the Chairman Committee on Innovation, Science and Technology, Honorable Adewale.
Thank you very much. The Special Advisor to the Governor, Honorable Badmus Aziz, and also the Senior Special Advisor to the Governor overseeing this ministry, Senior Special Assistant, my apologies, Senior Special Assistant, Honorable Bamiyo and Ken Losotu, and also the GFA Technologies, thank you, representative of Wema Bank, the Permanent Secretary, and every official civil servant in the ministry, and also the audience. First of all, let me identify with my immediate constituency that I represent, which is the Student Union. So I recognize you. I see SUG written on our face cap, and I was once a former Student Union president of my higher institution, and once a president is always a president. Thank you very much. And, thank you very much. And every of the tech community here, market women, everyone involved in one trade or the other, please understand that all protocols are well observed. Well, I appreciate this privilege given by the ministry to represent His Excellency the Governor, and also given by my speaker, Right Honorable Adewale Olumide Egbedo. I will just go straight to what His Excellency has prepared here. Good afternoon all, and welcome to Osun State. From the onset of my administration, I made a promise to elevate the lives of workers, traders, artisans, youths, business owners, students, and all residents of Osun State. Today, we launch a transformative initiative, the Osun State Up-skill Program, which aims to boost Osun economy and empower our youths and entrepreneurs. Permit me to just say a few words here. One of the challenges I strongly believe we are facing in our nation today is lack of productivity. And you agree with me, for us to be productive, our skill has to be upgraded, because without skill, there can't be productivity. This is why this kind of program or this kind of initiative is very, very important. This partnership between the administration of Governor Ademola Adeleke, GFA Technologies, and Wema Bank is designed to unlock the full potentials of our SMEs, the backbone of our economy. Through innovation, skills development, access to finance, and market expansion, we will drive Osun's economic growth, creating opportunities for all. Now, I heard the GFA talking about 50,000 people, and that's even the first phase thereabout. And every one of us in this hall, I'm not certain if we are up to 100. So the point I'm trying to make here is that we need to pass on this information. Very, very important. The student community needs to hear about this. The tech community all over Osun State must hear about it, because this kind of opportunity could just be the reason why one youth, for instance, like Abib that you mentioned, one youth in the state, you know, we need to actually advance in this profession. So therefore, conclusively, I urge each of you to engage fully in this program, as your participation will propel our state towards greater prosperity. Together, let us build a stronger and more vibrant Osun State. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You have heard it. He said, together let us build a vibrant Osun State. Now, this is the time that we have been waiting for the unveiling of the Osun Up-skill Program. I'll call on Mr. Olufemi, Mr. Tunji Emmanuel Oke, to come forward for the unveiling.
A language and a process for registration that is very, very simple. I want to believe that everybody here has opened a bank account. Am I correct? Or has done their NIN?
Yes.
Right, so the process is as simple and as straightforward as that. So this is the front page of the very, very fantastic landing page that represents Osun State as one of the major tourists. Yeah, it's at the end of the page. In terms of culture and tourism, you know what Osun State represents. So next slide, please. This is just a bit more description of what you've already heard about what the program is about. Next slide. And some words from the executive governor himself, His Excellency. Next slide. Now, when we talk about who should apply for this program, we also have this category. There are 7 different categories. We have an additional 30 categories, making 140 categories altogether. Right? For plumbers, people that do professional services, people that do lesson teacher. There is something for everybody, for entrepreneurs and for SMEs. Next slide, please. And from the Honorable Commissioner, who unfortunately cannot be here as well, we kind enough to also facilitate and bring this to life because of his passion for the SMEs and the youth of Osun State. Next slide, please. Again, this is just more information in terms of the breakdown of different types of entrepreneurs and SMEs that can actually register and participate in this program. As you can see, there are across 7 different segments. We have personal care, barbers, hairdressers, field services, plumbers, people like Habib, creative services, graphic designers, web designers, events planning, we have professional services, additional lessons, just other educational services. And for those who like technology, like doing apps, cybersecurity, data, it's all there. Next slide. Okay, and part of the incentive, so we're also talking about spreading the word and spreading the word. It's not just that, there's also a small incentive, right? If you can also pass this information on to other people, get them to register. Maybe there's cash involved, maybe there's not, but there is a referral and there's something to be won for those who actually participate. Okay, so like I said, the process is very, very simple, right? If you go to the landing page, I'm going to share that URL link at the end of what I'm saying. By the time you get to this stage, when you click on register, it's going to bring you here. So depending on what you are already doing or what you think you want to do based on the 7 different categories available, you just click. So for instance, if I click on professional services, next slide, please. It should just bring me here. Well, I'll just fill in my basic details, name, telephone, email address, and again, this particular program is for indigenes of Osun State. This is our program, our residents, our program, right? So to take part in this, right, because we are related with government and also for organizations like our partner Wema Bank to actually help you further down the line, we have to capture your data and we have to make sure that you are a resident or indigene of Osun State. This is an Osun State program. Right? And then what the next few slides, you just see that it's very, very straightforward. We're just getting more information. Once again, this is all about providing you everything that you need. Without your information, right, the program cannot satisfy you. Without your information, the records that will help you down the line to get loans and other goodies from Wema Bank will not be available to you. Next slide, please. Right, it takes us about maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and at the end of it, please can you go to that slide? Yes, and we'll get your, because we are very, very security conscious as well, very, very security conscious, we always make sure that the person who is registering is once again an indigene or a resident of Osun State and want to make sure that somebody else is not trying to use your information. So you'll be sent an OTP for you to confirm. Just like I mentioned earlier on, when you're registering for a new bank account, when you're trying to get next slide, please. And it's as straightforward as what I just mentioned. And welcome to the program. I'm looking forward to this journey.
On the experience. I have a first question here. Can I take multiple courses? The answer is yes and no. So I say no from the point of view that you have to take one course first. Now, when you take that course and you pass and you succeed, you can then decide to maybe join another cohort. So you can only take one course per cohort, right? Each cohort, as I said, lasts for 8 weeks. 2 months essentially, and then during that period we train you on all the various things, soft skills, creating a website, increasing your income, all of those things. So one course at a time. We want you to succeed in one before you jump into another one. You know they say jack of all trades, master of none. Clarification on the cohorts. So I didn't say that the program lasts for 3 months. I said each cohort lasts for 2 months. So our goal is to train 50,000 people. If we have 10,000 people in each cohort, that means it's going to be 5 cohorts, right? So 10 months, right? What I was emphasizing was that around, between the second and the third cohort, we're going to have an expo. Kind of like a massive, very, very big expo, targeting, give or take, like at least 10% of all the cohorts together, about 5,000 people in one place, a massive festival kind of thing. That's what I meant when I said between the second and third. So each cohort is going to last about 2 months, and we'll have multiple cohorts over the course of 1 year. And we're going to keep track of all of that data. What are the plans to partner and collaborate? There are multiple. One of the things, so just by the way, GFA is currently in 30 countries in Africa. We have multiple state programs. I think before the end of the year, we probably would have rolled out in about, what's the number? 15 states or something like that. And so in every state that we go, we collaborate with all the people locally to make sure that, when I say collaboration, first of all, the tech people, because the person that asked this question was a tech person, if they have solutions and things like that, we're happy to bring them into our solution store, right? So that's one. And if there are tech people that are looking for employment, maybe on the software side of things and all that, we're happy to also bring them into the organization. There are multiple things. We even have a developer platform as well for those that are not even going to be our employees. So multiple ways we're open to collaboration. Must the person be over 18 years old? So that the bank and us are not accused of dealing with minors, we currently recommend that the people or the users be over the age of 18. However, if you are less than 18 and you apply, it will be viewed on a case-by-case basis, right? It doesn't mean that don't apply. It just means that we're keeping to the regulations and the laws. So if you are less than 18, or if you recommend it to somebody who's less than 18, it will be viewed on a case-by-case basis. That question kind of like also goes to the next one. Is there an age restriction? Now, because just purely from data, many of the people that are older than 35 usually already have some level of stability in their lives, or what they're already doing, or things like that. So we tend to say, let's give the younger people a chance, those less than the age of 35. However, just as someone who is below the age of 18, on a case-by-case basis, we review to see what that person is doing and see how we can actually accommodate the person. If I was applying for this program, unfortunately, I would not enter the program. But I can see there's a gentleman. Okay, I shouldn't point fingers. there's someone that is shaking their head and saying, "Oh no." But again, on a case-by-case basis, you can probably still apply. How do we recruit beneficiaries? This is something again. So from the GFA side, Tunji mentioned that one of the things we're doing is we've built the platform, right? And then we're even doing like a refer and win program which GFA is supporting. We're backing it with a few million to get people to even earn money, right? Just by joining the program and referring to others. That's one of the ways that we'll be pushing this out. In addition, of course, the Osun State government is going to be having several outreaches and working through the various associations and groups in order to get this out there. But that particular question, I will leave to my ogas from the state to actually expand on that. Thank you. I hope I've answered the question.
Because representatives have been invited into this place. So take for instance, now we have Osun State Student Union President, am I correct? In this gathering. In other words, he has a responsibility of passing out this information to every student of Osun State University. We have National Association of Nigerian Students Southwest in this place. Now, it's not going to be Southwest in this regard. It has to be just Osun State. Now, my friend and brother that just also spoke, Mr. Shegun, he's also heading the tech community, so he has a responsibility to also make sure every member of his community has this information. While also speaking, a beautiful young lady also spoke. She represents the National Youth Council of Nigeria. In fact, National Youth Council of Nigeria Osun State chapter should even take over the whole 50,000. Yeah, that's it. So, in other words, the NYCN also has a responsibility, you know, of making sure they pass the information. So if we are unable to do this, for instance, if NAS is unable to bring about his people and give them the information, if Osun State University or NYC is unable to bring get information to the people. In other words, what's the essence of the community? What's the essence of our leadership? So we also have the trade community. My father here that also spoke, he also represents a cluster of the community. So he also has a responsibility of giving out the information. Same thing for everybody here, because I think everybody was carefully invited. Now, be that as it may, as a member of the Osun State House of Assembly, we also take it upon ourselves. I will pass this message to my speaker so that every representative in the Osun State House of Assembly can also get the information across to our constituents. You see, special advisor, one of those days I was in my constituency and some people were asking some questions, but despite the fact that we have the internet everywhere, some of them do not still have this information. You know, they still depend on words of mouth, you know, from their representative to be able to receive information. So we'll take up that among ourselves. Then also finally, this is the Ministry of Innovation, Science, Technology, and Digital Economy. That means everything we'll be doing will be about tech. You know, in other words, this information will be passed across basically through the internet, through the social media. social media is a very, very, we should not be giving ourselves lecture on how important social media is, you know. So it's also a means whereby we can get this information across. So all the platforms that we have representative, NYCN, NANS, all the trade, the tech community, I think they should put this on their social media platform so that this will go viral. And especially if we understand the importance of this thing. Skill is very important. There are different ways we get skills. It's not only at the 4 walls of our university that we get skilled. The world is moving. The world is moving.
For our patients since the beginning of this program, I will now call on the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Osun Up-kill, for the vote of thanks.
It's our governor, who is represented by the chairman on ICT, House Committee on ICT, Honorable Adewumi Adeyemi Irekanjo. We appreciate you, sir. We thank you for the support. We thank you for the word of encouragement. And I want to appreciate the sponsor of this program, the GFA Technologies. We appreciate you. We thank you, Lord, because you count us worthy to bring this kind of opportunity to us in Osun State. And I believe that we have to make use of this opportunity judiciously. It will not slip out of our hands. You know, when we were out starting, I told you that your time cannot be counted wasted. I want to believe that you have achieved one thing or the other through the little time you are able to spend. I want to charge us, as our leaders rightly said, that we should go back and bring the gospel of this program. Tell people the link of the program, because the registration has time lag. So I think the closing date is 30th of 29th of September. And also, I would like to appreciate the representative of Wema Bank, because if you learn a skill, if you upgrade your skill and there is no money to execute it, it will be as if you have done nothing. We want to appreciate your coming, and we want to appreciate your support. And I want to tell you that we will not be disappointed. And I want us, every one of us, to prepare ourselves to achieve maximally from this program. Let's make use of the program. Don't let it see it as Yoruba used to say, let us use the opportunity. Because and when they say that something is free, it's not free. Someone paid for it. So I want us to say it that way, that we make use of the opportunity as we know.
Privileged representative of Osun State constituency in the Osun State House of Assembly. I'm also the chairman of the Committee on Innovation, Science, Technology, and Digital Economy. Now, this upskill program is a very fantastic program because it speaks to directly improving the skills of our people. One of the challenges I think we are facing in our countries today is that we lack productivity, and there can't be productivity without necessary skills. So this kind of a program is going to help youths in particular to develop their skill so that their productive level can increase, and it definitely is going to affect also the economy. And this first phase, like it was said by the GFA Technology, is going to be like about 50,000 Osun, majorly the youths. And every one of them appreciate this kind of a thing. And we can only appreciate also the state government for partnering with GFA Technology to bring this kind of initiative to Osun State. Initiative that will seek to improve the skills of our people, of the citizens of Osun State, especially the youths. Thank you very much.
Personally, I feel for a community to thrive, you have to go through a certain level of education which has to be skill-based. The governor is actually very excited about this program.
Thank you very much. I'm Olufunke Bukola Jolayemi, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Innovation, Science, Technology and Data Economy. You know, this program is a very good opportunity for the youth in the States. You know, it comes at the right time for our youths. You know, there are a lot of people who want to learn, but they don't know how. They don't have the opportunity, they don't have the resources, but now this comes with no cost. In fact, it is a welcome idea, and it's a great. I believe that at the end of this program, so many people will have been equipped, will have upgraded their skill, and acquire knowledge even more than what they expect. And at the end, it will put food on so many people's table. It's a very welcome program. It's a very good program. And I believe people of Osun will appreciate it. They will appreciate it more, and they will benefit from it more than expected. I myself, I will go out there, as I've told people that they should go out there and preach the gospel of this program, so that people at the rural area, at the city, everyone, every looks and crannies of Osun State will hear about this program, and they will achieve maximally through it. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it.
I am Segun Solomon, and I am here today to represent the Osun State Tech community, and we want to especially appreciate the GFA Technologies for collaborating with the state government to pull this. And frankly, it's something we've been anticipating, and it's pleasurable seeing that it's coming up this time around. So today we've learned that the program is actually meant to train 50,000 youths in the state, and it's going to be really very impactful, not just for employability's sake, but also for the economy, as it were. And you know, coincidentally, it came at a time when the state government also started the digital entrepreneurship, the digital economy added to the Ministry of Technology, Innovation and Science. So we believe that if the GFA Technologies can actually pull this through, it's going to have massive impact on the community. And I'd like to also say this, that the tech community is also so much willing and will be ready to partner and collaborate with GFA Technologies to see that this becomes a success. So thank you so much for bringing this once again.
We want to say please sign up to join this cohort, sign up to upskill yourself.